Hi everyone, this is Nick here from TraderLion with another short video. Today we will be discussing pocket pivots. It's a very simple concept, very useful concept, and after you watch this a few times or look at the PDF a few times, you should start to be able to just see pocket pivots very quickly with your own eyes. So what is a pocket pivot? Pocket pivots are a way to identify institutions' footprints within a base or an uptrend. Institutions buy within consolidation periods and during uptrends. This buying will leave behind a volume signature, and that volume signature is called a pocket pivot. So the institutions are the real movers of the market. We can't move the market. Only the institutions have the money to move the market, so we want to spot when they're getting into things and we want to follow along. And so the pocket pivot helps us identify when they're getting in. So a few rules on the pocket pivot: it should emerge within or out of a constructive basing pattern. Institutions are going to be buying while a stock is consolidating or in a solid uptrend. So you definitely want to have a constructive basing pattern when you see this pocket pivot, not when it's extended. So the day's volume must be larger than any down volume days over the prior 10 days. This is the definition of a pocket pivot. This is what you're looking for, and we'll get into an example of this. So do not buy pocket pivots if the stock has been in a 5-month or longer downtrend. You don't want to buy anything when it's in a downtrend. The trend is your friend, remember that? And institutions are not going to be buying. And if they are in fact buying a stock in a downtrend and it is going to turn around, you wait for that validation that it's turning around. And last but not least, we spoke about this earlier, do not buy pocket pivots that occur after the stock is already extended from its base. The institutions are not buying into an extended move. They are in before the move even happens. So you do not want to buy any pocket pivots that you see on a stock that's extended from its base. So now let's get into quick examples here. First up, we have VIRT. Here, you've got a pocket pivot greater than any of the previous 10 days, another pocket pivot, another pocket pivot. Now this one occurred breaking the prior high. It's still a pocket pivot as it is still near its averages and in that consolidation period. And so you see after that it moves up following that 10-day moving average. And so we have a pocket pivot right here as well, right off of the 10-day average. So it's very tight, it's consolidating, it's already moved up from here, but it's consolidating and now it is picking up off its 10-day. So this is institutions leaving a footprint behind. And what happens? This is earnings volume right here, but you can see that they were buying it beforehand. If you look over here, we have a pocket pivot on this day, and it's within a base. So this is one you really want to pay attention to. Are institutions buying into this base? This is a pocket pivot. So VIRT, a very interesting chart. So now let's get to Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers I thought was a good example. So if you look to the left of the chart here, doesn't look too significant, but relative to what it's had, it's a pretty significant day. So we've got a pocket pivot and the stock trends higher. Now this is earnings volume, so we ignore that. But if you move over here, this is earnings volume as well. You ignore that, but the stock is moving sideways. So how do you get in early? By identifying pocket pivots. We've got a pocket pivot right here and a pocket pivot right here within its base. And then look, it starts to move back into an uptrend from this area. So the institutions were buying Weight Watchers while it was consolidating. And how would you know before the move actually happened? By spotting the pocket pivots. So this is just a very brief overview on pocket pivots. I hope it helped. We will have a few more videos more in depth on it, but overall it's a very simple concept. You don't want to overcomplicate it at all. You definitely want to know when to consider that signature a pocket pivot or not if the name is extended. So thank you, have a fantastic evening, and I will see you in the next video.